Welcome to another episode of the Whiskey Tornado. I'm your host, Lance. It is day 21 of our Whiskey Advent Calendar, and it is story time, so strap in, guys. One of the best things about this channel has been meeting our Patreon members, and one of those Patreon members, the first Patreon member I met was Ed Sturgar. Drove down from Indy. If you guys are a part of the channel, you know this story, but we had an amazing day of hunting bourbon, tasting bourbon, eating, just getting to know each other. And Ed has become one of my good friends, one of my favorite people on the planet, even though I bust his balls a lot and he busts my balls a lot. But I love Ed to death. And the best part about that day was us finding a bourbon that we both loved and we thought was one of the best bourbons we had had. And we ended up finding it at A1. It was a Freddie Noe store pick. So today's episode is brought to you by Ed Sturgar because he bought this bottle of Freddie Noe, the A1 store pick, and dedicated it or donated it to the Advent Calendar. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys because if you've been a part of the channel, we've talked about this pour for a long time. So I'm so excited to share it with you guys. I hope it lives up to all the hype we've given it. Let's get into today's pour. Cheers to Ed. Cheers to all of you guys. Love you guys very much. Oh man, the nose is so good. 120 proof. Barrel date was 1/19 of 2011. And then it was bottled on July 16th of 2020. So we're talking about, a little over 9-year bourbon, almost 10-year. But, oh, man. The sweet oak, the caramel, vanilla, a little bit of that dank wood. No, spikiness on the nose to me. This just smells well-rounded, smells beautiful, smells dark and rich. So much better than the last Freddie Noe pick Ed sent in for the calendar. Told you I was going to bust his balls. I can't say all nice things about you, Ed. All right, let's go into the taste. Cheers, everybody. Oh, my gosh. It's better than I remember. It's got all those notes that I love about Knob Creek. It's got the caramel, the brown sugar, the cherries, the deep, dark cherries. I'm talking like black cherries. And then it's even got a little bit of that toasted coconut, which I get on the Knob Creek 12-year cask strength, 124 proof. This just has it all for me. Man, it's gorgeous. Oh. Drinks so good for 120 proof. Long finish. Good hug. Good transition from front of the palate to the back of the palate. Just one of the most beautiful Knob Creeks that I've had. It's also special to me. It's like Jason from the Mash and Drum says, it's not about the bourbon, it's about the people you share it with. And to have that experience with Ed and share one of my favorite bourbons of all time with Ed, and then for Ed to buy that bourbon and share it for the Advent Calendar so all of our Patreon members could experience it. It's what bourbon's about. It's what this community's about. It just makes me happy, warms my heart. So cheers to Ed. Cheers to you guys. Hope you enjoyed today's pour as much as I did. Love you guys and Merry Christmas.